Windy is up early this morning, and he is ready to go. Let's do this thing, people. It was Oscar night, but our attention in Hollywood was focused on the Lakers and the Clippers. And Dan, you know what they've got? Luka Doncic would have made a pretty good quarterback. I want to show you two plays from Doncic here. Okay, James Harden, that's no good. How about this pass from Luka right here?
How sudden it happens. Catch the rebound, head turns, and knows exactly. I mean, there's a little cherry picking by LeBron James there as well, but I love the vision.
Third quarter, how about this one? Again, off a miss.
Ooh, did you see the peak before the ball came off the rim?
You see that?
The peak before the ball comes off the rim to see what it looks like, and then the two-hander perfectly to LeBron.
Lakers up 15, and then Luka would get into his bag of tricks. Tough shot there. Lakers a 14-point lead, and Luka not done. Starting to get his legs under him a little bit, knocking down a three. He had 29, 9 assists. Dad loves it. Lakers up a dozen in the fourth. Fourth quarter, close game now, 5-point game. Doncic, LeBron, corner three. LeBron would score just 17. Lakers an 8-point lead. Now watch this. Classic LeBron James on the defensive end. Here he comes. Oh, they originally call it a goaltend, but you'll take another look. The call would be reversed. He gets it before it touches the backboard, and that is all she wrote. LeBron, by the way, 1 point shy of 50,000 for his career, and the Lakers win again later. Luka.
Are you enjoying playing in this building? The fans certainly seem to be appreciating the effort.
Hell yeah. It's nice.
He played fantastic tonight. And again, it was that verve and that spirit of competition, but also just something that maybe it's an inner demon, I don't know, but it comes out, and it's fantastic for us when it does.
I have described Brian Windhorst that way many times, as a man with an inner demon that comes out every now and again. Wendy, what?
Hell yeah.
I'm running. I don't understand how this is happening. When this deal was made, I don't think this was supposed to be this good this quickly. Tell me about Luka yesterday.
Well, let's go over a couple of things here. Lakers are missing two starters in this game, Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves. And for the first time in like a month, LeBron has a dog game. He had some good plays, including that block. He has 8 turnovers, shoots 6 of 17. They're playing a Clipper team that is a quality team and is getting to see them for the second time in 3 days. And the Lakers still take care of business because Luka has a strong game. He's getting a little bit stronger with his legs. You can tell he's got more confidence in his shot. And they're just defending. I mean, look, let me tell you how badly the Clippers wanted to win this game, Greeny. They played Kawhi Leonard almost 40 minutes in this one. He had a great game. He had 33 points. He hadn't played that many minutes since November of 23. The most points he scored in over a calendar year. And they still handle their business. They've got 9 straight wins over teams with winning records. I am looking for a reason not to believe in this team, but they woke up today with the number 2 seed. They are really in a good place right now and winning in a way that I am beginning to believe is truly sustainable.
Let's underline the last part of what you just said there. When this trade was made, the Lakers were in 7th. Now, bear in mind, the West is so bundled together that the space from 7 to 2 is not all that great, but they have made up all of it. They are the 2 seed as we speak. And when you say sustainable, what do you mean? What is the way they are winning that can continue through the season and into the playoffs?
Well, they're defending. You know, I mean, at the end of the day, any discussion about the Lakers is can they defend? And you would think with their lack of size in the interior would hurt them. And on Friday, Ivica Zubac, who's one of the better centers they've played, hammered them. He had like 27 points and 16 rebounds, and they still won because they're doing a really good job of using their perimeter size to create mismatches. They're doubling the right players. They're staying off the right players. There's a little bit of a golden touch right now. I expect them to come back to earth a little bit. They've got a very challenging 4-game road trip that starts later this week. They've got to come play in Boston. They got to play in Denver on that road trip. So they're not going to win out the rest of the season. But they continue to demonstrate that this is a sustainable pathway because of that defense. I can't look at them and say that they've been the top defense in the league for 6 or 7 weeks now and say that that's just a fluke. They are just generally playing sound defense with a good structure under J.J. Redick, and it keeps resulting in victories.
That game at Boston is Saturday night on ABC. Looking forward to that. Windman, stay close by. Much more. We're back on Get Up, and Orlovsky's been on vacation, but I've been following your exploits on the Twitter X there. And Dan tweeted, what I just did to the lunchtime YMCA Open Gym hoop run in Westport, Connecticut was legendary. May have had 50, 35, 30, 10. Unreal effort up and down the court.
It
Dan,
was special. And I hadn't hooped I hadn't shot a basketball in probably since August is my guess. And just to show up and shoot it the way
Greeny,
I did.
when it comes to East Coast runs, it goes Rucker Park, Westport YMCA, famous for right there.
That's what everybody says.
You know it. You know it. It was unbelievable.
What did the other 9 people look like?
and not only that, I used to live in that town. Every one of them would have played D1 if it hadn't been for a knee. Every one of them.
That's right.
What do you do now? I'm on Wall Street, but I definitely would have played
I
at
was
Duke.
basically J.J. Redick on offense and Pat Beverly on defense.
That's exactly right.
You know how annoying it is to play YMCA run and some dude picks up full court defense? That's me.
Do you do that?
Annoying.
Yeah, every one of those guys was this close to being D1, and they're
Windy.
5'9.5". All right, coming up, we are Get Up. We are coming to you live above the Heineken River Deck at Pier 17. Hey, let me show you the highlight from Lakers-Clippers yesterday. Dan, I want you to watch this.
Yes.
Because if they had a football team in Slovenia, I think that Luka Doncic would have been the quarterback.
He would be Big Ben Roethlisberger.
Well, look at these passes. How about this one right here?
Just a one-hander turn, and LeBron a little bit cherry-picking. The second one for me, Greeny, he's even better. I want everyone to see Luka's head as the ball goes off the rim. See the peak right before, I think that's Hayes who gets it, and that's that two-handed pass. The peak to see what it looked like. That's very quarterback-like.
We said he's the quarterback and LeBron is the receiver, and they were doing that. And then Luka would get it going on the offensive end. And the Lakers had a big lead through most of this game against the Clippers. Second time they played them in 3 days. Doncic would have 29 points, 9 assists. Dad loves it. Lakers a 12-point lead. Fourth quarter, though, this is a game. And the Lakers up 5 here. This is Luka for LeBron. LeBron had 17, sort of a quiet offensive night for him. 40 seconds left. The offense may have been quiet. This defense was noisy. Look at LeBron, the chase down block. They initially called it goaltending, which it very clearly isn't. And in fact, when it is reviewed, it is reversed. LeBron, that is clean, and that is all she wrote. Lakers get the win, 108-102. And so, Winman, here come the Lakers. And as we discussed earlier for the new audience joining us here at the top of the hour, when this trade was made, everyone told me this was going to bear fruit in the future, maybe as soon as next year when the Lakers were able to figure out the situation with their bigs. Well, don't look now. They're the 2 seed in the West. How are they doing this?
Yes, I was one of the people saying I think that it was a great trade, but their roster was imbalanced. I was saying give them grace this year, but they are not doing that. And this was such an impressive win. They have now won 9 consecutive games with teams with winning records. They're missing 2 starters in this game. Rui Hachimura and Austin Reeves are out. LeBron has, frankly, by his standards, a poor game. 8 turnovers, just 6 of 17 shooting. The Clippers went for this one. They always play super hard against the Lakers. Kawhi plays his most minutes in 16 months, Greeny. He has his most points in 13 months. And the Lakers still pull it out. Luka with a tremendous performance, but overall it's their defense. They are just allowing the other team to shoot 3-pointers. They're trying to be selective in who they guard. Over the last 15 games, they are 3rd in 3-point defense. The Clippers in these 2 games in LA over the weekend, just 27% on threes. They have a method to their madness. It seems like they're rolling the dice a little bit, but how can I ignore the number 1 defense in the league now over 7 weeks? And they're in great position for the postseason at the moment.
So what does that mean? Look, I know that we're sitting here at the beginning of March, and to try and project where we're going to be at the end of April or somewhere in the middle of May is a fool's errand. But I guess I want to ask you, if styles make fights and you look at the other big contenders in the Western Conference, do we feel like the Lakers are ready to go toe-to-toe with most or even all of them?
Well, they shouldn't, because they've got the weakness on the interior, and you look at how strong Denver and Oklahoma City are in the interior, but I can't ignore how well they're making this work. Now, they've got a 4-game, they got the Pelicans tomorrow and then the Knicks. The Knicks are about to go west. So those are 2 more home games. Then they have a 4-game Eastern trip, and what's not on there, the last game of that trip is in Denver. So you've got at Celtics, at Bucks, at Denver. Now, you would think that at some point that things are going to flip around. But with this defense, they're going to give up some threes, especially when they play a team like Boston. But they have banked so many wins during this stretch, with 6 in a row now, that they have bought themselves some wiggle room to get healthy and to still contend for one of those top 2 seeds. They are a great home team. If they're able to somehow get that 2 seed and get home court advantage in a potential series against Denver in the second round, that gives them a much better chance.
That would be remarkable to watch. That game against Boston Saturday night, by the way, is our ABC primetime.
How's it going, everybody? Villa Sports Network here. Just want to thank you guys for your support on the channel. Thank you guys for watching the video. Hope you all enjoyed it. I also want to kind of remind you to don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment on the video if you like as well. But regardless of the fact, thank you again for your support, and hope to see you on the next video.